Morning, Fred. Everything all right in here? Thought I heard a bit of shouting.
No, it's all fine. I've just been given,
Fred quickly squints at your name tag.
given Jazzy the lowdown on the familiar. Our history, what we do, all the good stuff.
Sloan gazes at Fred, tracing the tiredness in his eyes. Her smile dims a little. Oh, that's nice. I could join you now if you like. We could go over the finer details together.
If you got time, by all means.
With firm movement, Sloan puts the kettle down and closes the door behind her. Fred's eyes lock onto your name tag again as he reads it under his breath.
So, Jazzy, let's get down to business. We're open 8 to 5 most days, but your shift goes 30 minutes longer at the end for closing. Anything after that is overtime. I can give you the forms.
Apron's gone the hooks in the kitchen. If anything gets spilled on it, don't be afraid to excuse yourself and replace it as soon as you can.
Oh, and if you are going to excuse yourself, and on and it goes.
Sloan and Fred don't speak to you as two different people, but as two halves of one business. Efficient, organized, and trusting one another as best as they can. That should be most of it. I'll be with you at the counter for your training, so don't hesitate to ask me any questions. She cuts off again by her phone. Oh, excuse me, Dave! Hey, Sloan! Just unloading the van out back. So, there's your heads up. Thanks, Dave. Be right there. I should be off. Need to get my signature for the deliveries. Thanks again, Fred.
Oh, Jazzy, before you join her, I'm sure you've heard about our recipe. Must be dying to learn what makes the Familiar's coffee so irresistible. But it's not as much a set of instructions as it is. Well, I won't get too arcane with you. It's more of a background thing like the internet. You use that, right?
No, I don't.
Point being, even if you don't see it, it'll still be working its magic back here. In a drill-proof, bomb-proof 6-gauge safe, which only me and Sloan can open. Also, I cursed it.
So it's create an opportunity for Fred to act suspiciously in front of others, increases Fred's suspicions of Sloan. Oh. Okay, we're gonna make him act suspiciously in front of others.
Well, sometimes I need to summon something from inside without opening doors, so... But I guess someone else could. I'll make sure that's dealt with. Don't worry about it.
He looks back at the veritable soap vault behind him as if checking that it's still there.
You never be too careful with these things, especially in this economy. I mean, wasn't it just last week that Raphael Hendricks wrote off his beauty store chain? It's inspirational how these CEOs act. Expanding isn't easy. I mean, ideally, we've got an account, a consultant, another chef, but we've got you, and you're one hell of a good start. Especially with our regulars. You'll meet them soon enough. You should catch up with Sloan. Anything you need, I'll be back here going over these papers.
As you leave the office, Fred pulls a single sheet of paper from the files on his desk. Even upside down, you recognize it as your CV. Now, a moment after you enter the kitchen, someone waves at you from the back door. In the doorway next to Sloan is a uniformed courier, a human just as unremarkable as you. A precarious stack of cardboard boxes wobbles threatening behind him.
Say, you're Jazzy, aren't you? Sloan was just telling me about you. All good things, I promise. Mostly good.
Dave gives Sloan a package and gives you a conspirational eyebrow waggle. Ooh. He pauses to take a long breath inward through his nose.
Ooh, is that apricot? So you did go for the new recipe. Friend must have taken some convincing.
Oh, I'm just trying it out. We'll see how they sell first.
Hey, if I come by once I'm off work, that's one customer right there. Guaranteed.
Sloan breaks away to put each package in its right place. Dave looks at you, eyes glistening.
Hey, Jazzy, have a good first day, yeah?
Decreases Dave's mood to actually occasionally be godsend. Increase Dave's mood to give him a bright start to the day, I guess. Oh my god. That's insane. Yo. We'll be nice to Dave. We'll be nice to Dave. He might not be here for it, but if all goes well, today's going to be good.
That's the spirit.
Any more for me, Dave?
Just a couple bigger things, but I'll grab those this time. Don't let me interrupt your induction.
Are you sure? I could carry.
I'll catch you later for that pastry, yeah?
Dave walks away whistling, his footsteps gradually going quiet in the alley. Jazzy, I am so sorry about Fred. I know he must have overslept today. That's on me.
He knows her hands are balled into fists, one so tight that even the stones start to buckle.
I just wanted your first day to be easy, but oh well. Let's get you behind the counter, shall we? There won't be time to take you through all the machines, so let's just fill the drip maker. I keep the house roast down here.
Carefully pulls open a burlap sack of beans, scooping them into the grinder. As you pulverize them, the aroma of the coffee fills your lungs like a cloud of bitter smoke. I don't know why I did that.
Day's been all over the shop, hasn't it? But we could get a wee moment to breathe now. We should get a wee moment to breathe now. Only one customer comes in this early, and they don't do Mondays. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Sloan smiles, the stone wrinkling around her eyes, and it dawns on you. This is beginning to feel like a real job. Just as you finish that thought, the front door swings wide open. Your first customer skips inside.
You're adorable too!
You spot at least 4 shades of pink in their outfit. Pink fingernails, pink sun hat, lipstick, backpack. That dress must be bespoke too. Pricey. As they draw close though, you spot pointed fangs in their cheery smile and deep red eyes behind their tinted glasses. A vampire.
Good morning, Sloan. Oh, I spoke too soon. Morning. Before you order, this is Jazzy, our new barista. Ah, so you're finally upscaling. You know, I saw some prime real estate going for cheap on Moonbow. Expansion's on your mind. Slow down. We're not taking over the industry just yet.
The vampire looks as if they have more to say, words bubbling just beneath the surface, but settles on a pout.
Jazzy, I'm Jesse, with an IE.
Okay. Wait, how else would you spell Jesse? Wait, hold on. What? Jesse's eyes swim to you with abundant curiosity. I like the effects, how they do it every now and like the watch. The shimmer in the glasses. I like this so far.
Your apron's so big. I'm more for tailor fits myself, but I know that baggy looks even more catch. But I know that baggy looks have been catching on lately. Draws focus to the wearer being separate from their clothes. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Just a supply chain issue. What will it be this time, Jesse? Hot chocolate, please. And I'll have it with, whipped cream, nutmeg, caramel, marshmallows. Wait, will that fit? Marshmallows, then whipped cream, then caramel, and the rest. Oh, but what if I got cookies too? Give me one with everything. And 2 chocolate chip cookies, please.
I love that smug-ass look. Sloan's already off to one side, rifling through her arsenal of ingredients. Meanwhile, Jesse brandishes a pink bat-styled mug from their satchel, placing it on the counter as the eyes flick back to you. Even if Sloan and Fred aren't aiming for world domination yet, you're still on the front line of their expansion plans, investing a lot of trust in you. So tell me, do you feel like a good investment? How far are you willing to go to succeed? We're gonna I like them a lot. So we're gonna get them as our ally. The more we're gonna have allies and then like one bad. The vampire peers deep into your eyes, then nods as if confirming a suspicion they had.
Good. So, Jesse, what brings you here on this lovely Monday morning? Are you trying out a new schedule? Oh, no, much more exciting than that. I've got a meeting with the board after this, so I came here to prepare. It'll go much smoother with something sweet. For your infamous internship, how is your family treating you then? About as well as usual, trust me. I'd much rather be here to help the familiar. But then Fred's just like everyone else. He sees my last name is Hendrix and thinks I'm some sorcerer's corporate spy out to suck the proverbial blood from his business.
Of course, the Hendrix is rich, powerful, and most troublingly for you, magically talented.
Jesse looks at you, anticipating your judgment with a flat smile. You know, okay. We're gonna put our suspicions on the cat. You know, he did call your father cashing out a failed business inspirational. Odd. He didn't strike me as someone who would appreciate those practices. Adopting a CEO mindset, I suppose. Try not to let your family get you down, Jesse. You'll get your chance to prove yourself someday. Oh my god. Well, if all goes according to plan, that chance should come today. Fingers crossed. Sloan passes Jesse's now full mug across the counter. By some miracle of physics, it hasn't spilled over yet. Maybe this was a bit ambitious, but if I use a cookie to scoop up the cream and let the marshmallows melt, I can finish it in 30 minutes? Ah, thank you, Sloan and Jazzy! Jesse swipes the card, then their mug, making a beeline for a booth seat before the payment even goes through. They assemble the workstation in mere seconds, a sheaf of papers, a stack of textbooks, and a predictably pink laptop. The mug stands vigilantly at a safe distance. Jesse was a surprise, but at least they're a nice one. I'm just grateful they didn't come in at the same time as... Hell! Before she could finish, the front door swings open and the siren rolls into the room. She's wearing a sleeveless orange turtleneck, a magnolia-covered jacket that's relaxing on her shoulders, and a perfectly photogenic smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. Hello! Oh, you're hot! Whoever did the designs from Skeletal Games for the Siren, you did an amazing job. I'm letting you know this now. Oh my. Ah! I love women.
You didn't see me take a screenshot, though. You want to know who else takes screenshots? My mom.
I'm fucking. Hello, the familiar. It's a perfect day for my long overdue review, don't you think? You'll have to forgive me. I came straight here for my morning swim. I must look a mess. Oh my god, oh no, she's a phone addict. Oh no. Oh no. Can you tell I have a favorite? Can you tell I have a type? She runs one hand through a river of glossy pale hair, parted by an immaculate side cut, and raises a smartphone with the other, flourishing it like a paper fan. Don't worry, Jazzy. I'll handle this. No! No, Sloan, please! Let me! Sloan! Sloan! She's so focused on her phone, she's just like... Jesse shrinks back, arranging their books into a makeshift wall. It seems to work. The siren glides over the counter, not noticing them at all. Now, Sloan, I know you very well, of course, but for the benefit of both me and my adoring fans, who is this? Hello, I'm JazzyMage. I'm a new worker here, the new barista. How may I help you? Ah! Oh, I didn't know you'd be coming. This is... But the siren's already staring at your name tag, trying to preempt Sloan's introduction. Oh! I just look over to my OBS, I'm just like, oh! So that's how you spell Jazzy. Enchante. I'm Alexandra what? Argyros? Argyros? Argyros. I'm Alexander Argyros. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You don't happen to have a Grimoire account, do you, Jazzy? I'd love to give you proper credit in my post. I love her, even though she's a social media queen. How about a drink first, before anything goes onto that internet page of yours? Quite right, Sloan. I'm getting ahead of myself. Could I have... She closes her throat and straightens her back. Her what?
A blue sea salt caramel frappe with soy milk and non-dairy whipped cream on top, plus a little of that raspberry chocolate powder would be lovely. Thank you so much. I should have everything. Let me check the back first. Jazzy, could you grab a plastic cup for that? Lids are in the bottom left cupboard.
Wait, do you have any of those little fish cookie? She's gone. In the silence, Alexandra's smile slides off her face. She sighs sharply through her nose. Are you all right? I know this whole song and dance can be quite overwhelming if you aren't prepared, but you don't know who I am anyway, do you? Oh, no. Oh, wow. So I'm assuming, Yeah, but I love her, so I need her as my ally. Never heard of you, sorry. That would make sense. Thanks for getting out of the way. I hope I made a good first impression for whatever that's worth. I love her. Sloan returns, hands full of yet more ingredients. You hand her a cup and she starts filling it with dubiously blue syrup. I said, I expect your fans to start ordering these frappes in hundreds. I'm not sure they're on theme anymore. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. The drink's just to showcase how skilled you are at your craft. It's aesthetic. That's what the audience really wants. Alexandra plucks the card reader from the counter with a sly smile. She passes her phone across it and hands it back with a wink. There's a 30% tip attached. I'm in love with her. I love women. I love Sloan too, but Sloan's adorable. Alexandra though. Alexandra!
You know better than me about that social media stuff.
Sloan, Jazzy, trust me. You've got a wonderful, cozy place here. What's not to love? Those donuts? Those menus? Alexandra turns around to Jessie at the cafe, and her eyes finally land on Jessie. Her voice freezes in her throat. Yes?
Oh no, Jessie.
Alex,
I didn't know you were coming today.
It was on my page. Perhaps I should have dropped you a message. Sorry. Do those two have history or something? What's going on? What's going on? Sloan puts the finished frap to one side, pushing past you to tend to the transformed Jessie. Alexandra squeaks a little closer to you. I'm sorry, Jazzy, truly. Rama's the last thing I'd want to bring into this establishment. Or to Jessie. He plucks the frap from the counter. You're not sure how anything that color could taste any better than tolerable. I know when I'm not wanted. I'll just snap a few photos, then be on my merry way. The lighting's not ideal, but I can fix it in post. Sophia didn't realize the switch is right there, so Jessie didn't really know you were coming, but they seem so organized. I'm not gonna make them suspicious of Jessie. That's mean. That's rude. But if they have history together, Alexandra is mine. No. You too, bud. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'll spare you the messy details, but needless to say, it didn't end well. Not there was much of an ending to speak of, really. Oh no! Did these two have history? Oh! With a final smile, Alexandra takes her drink to the cafe's centermost table, posing it like an art exhibit. Jessie, still aback, keeps staring at her, but she doesn't look back. With an exhausted puff of smoke, Jessie returns to her original form and slumps into their seat, eyes wandering to the crescent moon bracelet on their wrists. Sloan returns after confirming they're okay. No!